With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarter.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start. Luck on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get.
Here we go. Strike. Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to step 2nd and 10. Cunningham. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll get it on.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
This to Jacobs on the toss right to about the 48-yard line.
But forcing him back inside, that's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. So that play, I mean, it was pretty. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Locke. That is caught by Carmichael. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Locke. And down he goes. Pressure gets it. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
To make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Throwing is Locke. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and run for it. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Points. Now for the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance.
Hey, ready? Go check. Go check.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. He'll rifle this one deep right side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. So more problems here in this first quarter already.
But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and in. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor.
On our side, too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got... Cunningham looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Calvin Johnson be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they meet you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Another threat's about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up. Once old Mo didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will... The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the same tempo and the same pace, still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now Cunningham. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. Across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Cunningham. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. A big play there for 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A 5-yard touch.
Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, here's Love. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's 3 touchdowns on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone. Past midfield, look out. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they take. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're in.
Right there, running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's brought down after a very nice game.
He has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. Taff. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Luck. He's got a man. Complete. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Luck. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late. Even plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Hester to return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL are in a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Escapes the defender. It's another first down, and that'll be a gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about to get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran at their own 4-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tyreek Stevenson pick. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this way
from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
A play fake. Now Cunningham. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Crew able to connect. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Locke. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping set up a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Luck now to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Locke. Finding Johnson on the out route, that's complete. And he yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Locke. His throw complete right, and the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a bit all of the time, one starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to...
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but
that they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, it's Love. Over the middle, he's got Harold Carmichael. Touchdown, 82 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he does
the kickoff inside your own end zone. You've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
44-yard
quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he almost gets this to the 30.
Come on.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on second down, Cunningham. Quick completion here to Johnson. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to bull his way forwards. Defense are saying go right ahead with those. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Cunningham. That's caught by Johnson. And he's going to... Running it with Jacobs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And this carry terminated Howard, but just not much room to operate. Here comes 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that's a touchdown.
Bro, don't quit. This game was too fly. Don't quit. Real talk.